You fucking with top
how
music.
how old is he? How old is he?
Come on, he's in our age bracket. You my age. You might be a little older than me. I don't know. I
I'm
mean,
I'm older. I'm older. You
I
ain't
see
got no grades.
you're in your beard, bro. What's we talk about, man?
You don't got no grades though. What's your
Oh
grades
yeah,
at?
I'm not 40. You said 42?
I'm 40. I'm 40. Yeah,
40?
I'm
Yes,
40.
42.
Yeah.
Might as well, you know.
You said might as
Had a
well
couple
be.
on there.
Hey, yo,
I ain't
yo,
40
I'm an
yet,
extra
bro.
couple.
I'm
He's
still
got
in my
enough gray in
30s,
his
bro.
beard
I'm
to be
still in my
42.
30s, man.
I,
Yeah.
I dunked this year though. I dunked this year still. I
For
dunked.
the first time in your life, bro?
No. I was
Oh,
at
I
23.
thought that was.
Yeah,
I was confused.
nah.
I love where this is going.
Congratulations! All right, okay.
For the first time.
Heat his
Way to
ass up.
go.
So that first time you
No.
come home from the park, the first time you touch the backboard, like you like, bro, I tapped the backboard. Like, yeah, okay,
He
all right.
called his mom.
Right.
Mom, I did it.
grabbed
I
the
did
net,
it.
Dad.
Dunks, my first
I
dunk.
grabbed the net.
I grabbed the net.
Word.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Love it.
All right, we're good.
100%.
We're on. Yeah.
What up? What up? We don't like to waste no time. Because we miss a lot of good shit in the beginning. Sometimes, like we be talking shit, we miss it. So we just got just go in and record.
Got to hit that record
This is
button.
episode 118 plus one.
No.
I did it again,
Oh,
huh?
you
Yeah.
son of a-
119.
You did that on purpose.
Of the Abyss podcast. What up, Carl? How you doing, bro?
Fucking Lukey.
Man, I'm fantastic. I know
Can I
it's not
phase
the
out?
new joint, but I put on some Slade for
Oh my
his new
God.
drop. Yeah,
Am I
Long
here
live
long?
the guy.
Slade.
Yeah, long live the Slade. So shout out. Oh,
Okay.
did Lukey freeze on us?
You know,
Yeah, I guess he
froze up
froze.
on us, man.
Yeah, I mean, it got quiet. I guess he was blown away. He
That's
was
the
stunned.
quietest I ever heard him.
I know.
That's a
Primo
fact.
Jab, how are you doing?
Man, I'm all right, man. I can't complain, man. You know, happy
You got
to
a
be
third eye
here,
there.
man.
What's going on your shirt?
Oh, man, I
there?
had to rep with the young Chris Benoit. You know, I felt like putting on some choice, vintage, goddamn it, merch.
Better make me a steak.
We in the man. Look, we in the presence of somebody who be styling out here, man. So I wanted to make sure I was out here styling correctly.
That's right. That's right. Let's see if we can get a Lukey reset. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, man, I went bye-bye, man. I went bye-bye.
There he is. There's that sound.
Yeah, I went bye-bye, man. Hey, yo, I got technical difficulties. My bad, Shake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My bad,
bro.
Primo. My bad, Carl.
That's all
Yeah.
good.
Carl, how you doing,
good.
man?
And man,
How you
I'm
doing,
great.
man? How you
I'm
doing?
great.
Yeah. Good, nice Mondo hoodie. Shout, long live the Slade. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yep.
Boom. Primo Jack, how you
He's
doing,
caught
bro?
up.
I'm good, man. Like I said, man, we straight, man. Can't complain, brother. Happy to be here.
Yeah. Truman D. Supreme Blientele, correct?
Yeah, I guess that's what this was. Yeah.
The shirt.
The Chris
Yeah,
Benoit.
yeah, that's-
it's a
the Chris Benoit joint. Yeah.
Make me a
Absolutely.
steak.
I
Yeah,
wore this
yeah,
shirt
like
like
that
6
somewhere.
times in life.
Boom. That's what's up, man. Yeah, yo. We got a real special guest here from Boston. You know what I'm saying? Word. This
The
man been
Bean.
making moves, sliding like grease. I met him. Yeah, I met him at the Static Selectors show with DJ Kerosene. He brought him on stage. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Nice.
yo, for real. And I met Bordy Rock the same night. I think one of the guys in there stuck the gun in.
See, that's because he was talking reckless, man. You understand what I'm saying? See, Shake. Hey, man, shout out Shaykh
Right,
Hanif
get
in
him
the
outta
building,
here.
man. You know what I mean? Get out of here with that incrimination talk, man. Nobody did anything like that, officer. I don't know what that gentleman was speaking about.
Right.
No.
I said somebody. I said somebody. I told nobody who it was.
No,
no,
don't
I-
re-incriminate
I'm the
yourself.
king.
He's already
I'm the
said
king of
6 things
sticking my
too
gun
many.
in. I'm the king of sticking my gun in everywhere. Anyway, we got
Not going
Shake.
forward.
Nah, every time I got it on me. Anyway, we got
Oh.
Shaykh Hanif in the building, yo.
Yes.
Peace.
How are you, my guy?
I'm
Word.
well, man. Just been grinding, man. Been grinding.
Hell yeah,
feel
you
you.
have.
I feel you, man. Yeah, for you, man. Yo, you making moves and sliding like grease this year for real, man.
Yeah.
Word.
That's the
Yeah.
goal, man. Just get the name out there and shake the room, bro. We trying to shake shit up. That's it,
Yeah, y'all been doing that crazy like a motherfucker, man. Like real shit, man. Word. The album y'all got out together. You know what I'm saying? You and Michaelangelo got Michaelangelo the producer of the year.
You heard? Right.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nah, it's well deserved, bro. It's well deserved. Bro, when I tell you, he really is a curator. He's really a genius, bro. I don't throw that word around. He'll sit there and he'll tap in and get your sound right, bro. So, that's the thing. He took what I was doing and then he really just brought it to the forefront. So it was dope. That whole process was fire,
Mm-hmm.
True indeed. And them beats fit. I don't know if it fits your like your Diddy bop. You know what I'm saying? It's really like it doesn't sound like no Alchemist or Harry Fraud shit, but the warmth of it gave it like some real smooth player shit, bro. Real shit.
Right.
Yeah. So y'all handcrafted that shit together? Or like,
so a lot of the first track that we had done was the title track was Wilderness in North America. We had done that and I was working on another project. He was finishing up Bodie's project on Dogs. And and so we were just building and everything like that. But then we hadn't done anything for a while. I'll be over there cooking up with him and Bodie, but he was locked in with Bodie. And that's one thing, when he locks in with an artist, he's just gonna give them all his attention. You know what I'm saying? So we was like I said, we had took that trip out to Atlanta and really build. And that's for me. I want to build relationships with brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before all of this, the music and everything gets done, I want to, like, what kind of person are you? You know what I'm saying? Like me and you, we was building while, that's when I met you. We was out there building it. You know what I mean? And you build these bonds, and then it's like, oh, okay, now I'm doing my research, and I'm like, oh, he's the skit god. Okay, this is the guy that I was kicking it with all day. This stuff.
Yeah. That's a Crime Apple show. Prime Apple.
Prime Apple.
The Kerosene was up there DJing. And Kerosene talked very, very highly of you, yo.
Absolutely.
He brought you up there.
I appreciate it. That's my brother.
Yeah.
Kerosene know me since I was a kid, bro. I don't know, 17, 18. He know me since, I was young, bro. So he watched me grow up, It's definitely, bro.
Well, he has an amazing eye for talent and is a huge advocate for underground hip hop. Like,
exactly.
He's done so much to push this culture forward. It's great.
It's dope. Like when he was out here, he was originally from Boston. So when he was out here, he was one of those guys that you had to go through. You had to get the beats from Kerosene, and he had his own team, Bloody Bean Coalition, and that was, he was really instrumental in the sound of Boston at the time. And then he went down south and went to Atlanta, but he kept that torch lit, you know what I'm saying? So it was dope to see. It's dope to see how well how much he's progressed and everything like that. It's fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's like Carl was saying.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, man, that's one of the things when I told Kerosene that we locked in with you, he was hyped that you were coming on, and he had nothing but, praise to lump on as far as seeing you come up and how you really been putting it down. Yeah. And just like how proud he is of just everything, especially that's been you all have been accomplishing this year, because he's seen the process as far as coming up and really putting in the work and putting in the hours and really, seeking these results. Yeah. So it's hard earned.
Yeah, and I love that. And it's dope to see that. It's dope to start to, when you growing up, like, I started rapping, I was like 17, 18. So, you know what I mean? You have these dreams and these like, one day, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. One day this will pan out like this and that, but you never know. And then, things happen, but just staying firm on it. And then now to see some of those results, like it's really like, okay, you're doing the right thing. You just got to keep going,
Sure, indeed. You ain't always been Shaykh Hanif, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
What was your name? Name some of your rap names. You had more than one rap name?
It wasn't even a rap name. It was really my name in the street. It was just Nino Brown. So like literally,
okay.
I was named Nino Brown like at 15, 16. Like that's what before I was ever rapping or anything, it was like niggas like Nino Brown, like, you know what I'm saying? And then I was, then started rapping and running with that. So I don't know if Carol would still, he still calls me Nino. He's like, yo, Nino, you gotta understand, right? Because you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, so yeah, it was always Brown. And then when I went away and for a little bit and had to sit down, and then I came home, and even that I was like, when I came home, like, yeah, I'm gonna get back to rapping, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm like, well, what am I gonna call? I'm gonna call myself Nino Brown. So what am I? My Muslim name, I got the Muslim name Hanif, and I was just like, yeah, I want when you see my name, I want you to know I'm Muslim. You know what I mean, off the rip, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Sheikh just literally means like an elder, like an OG. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like a
leader. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
isn't Hanif also a teacher? Isn't that what it also means?
Yeah, Hanif is like a true believer, one who's like firm on the straight path. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's
true indeed. So boom. So killing Nino Brown is like coming of age type shit.
Yeah, you get it now.
It makes sense.
It makes so much sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's really me killing the old me and the rebirth, basically. Killing and all those tracks was literally was all shit that I wrote in the joint. And like, they give you like this little like tablet iPad MP3 player, and was downloading beats off of that and then just right into those, and came home. I was home on a Friday. By Sunday I was in the booth, like, you know what I'm saying? So listen to that, you hear me, I'm getting that, getting my voice back, I'm getting my legs underneath me, pause. So but that's that you hear the progression, you hear the transition. So definitely. Yeah.
What was the biggest thing different when you came out? Because you did 2009 to 2019. What was the biggest difference when you come out? I know you
homework. Okay.
But some of this is not homework. Some of this is just like, when you know an artist, it's kind of like you kind of like you like them, so you kind of find out
their story. Yeah. So I drop little jewels in
plus you got other interviews, so you watch the interview, or you do the interview, or you watch it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not like, well, I guess it's research, isn't it?
Yeah. Nah, it's love. I like that though. Nah.
I get. Boom.
You said the hardest thing?
I mean, no, the oddest, not even the hardest thing. Like 2009, there was what? Who was hot in 2009, guys?
Lil Wayne, probably, right?
Lil Wayne. I'll tell you who had right before I fell. Lil Wayne had just dropped like the Drought 3 or one of just dropped that. Blueprint 3, Jay-Z had probably dropped that like 2 weeks before I got locked up.
That sucked. Yeah.
But who I'm trying to think. But it was a lot. It was the landscape of the music was definitely, it was making a transition. It was the down south trap was starting to take over. You know what I'm saying? We was up here in Boston. Max B was everything. So everybody loved Max.
Was God.
Yeah,
especially up in Boston,
right? So everything was, Max, and he actually got like locked up like 2 months right before me and shit like that. So it was that, but Max was definitely what we was bumping heavy, was Max B at the time. Yeah, but then being locked up, you really only had, especially in the county, you really only had the radio. So we were just subjected to all types of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And the radio stations up here ain't like down south where you could at least get a bop going. Like it wasn't nothing. Like it was just the top pop 40 or whatever the hell that shit is. That's all it was. So it really wasn't until like I got upstate, and then they gave us then like a couple, like probably like 4 or 5 years in, they gave us the MP3 players and shit, and was able to start listening to shit and seeing what was out there, see what else was going on.
True indeed. I know that helped out a lot, because you say you had no beats.
Nah, that was it. That was it. It was definitely, because I wasn't trying to even rap anymore. I was like, man, fuck that. Like my release date was 2024. So I was still
God damn.
Yeah, so from '09, and my release date was 2024, my wrap up date. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, fuck rap. I ain't coming home and be like rapper. Like, what do we talk about? You know? So it wasn't until like probably 4 or 5 years in, we got the MP3 play. We got the MP3 players at the same time, and at that same time, I had read Jay-Z's book Decoded, and that like kind of like got the spark and the passion back for it. Just hearing how he would write in his process. I'm like, damn, that's how my brain worked when I be writing. And okay, all right. So I knew I was on like, that type of path. So no, so it was definitely them two things simultaneously, you know.
That's what's up, man. That's some crazy shit right there, G. You know what I'm saying? I hear stories about the homies that they have more wiggle room in the feds to do a lot of shit. I'm saying you get to do a lot of more shit. It's cleaner.
Yeah. You definitely have a lot more. Yeah, the food better, a lot more, a lot more movement and things like that. Yeah, definitely. But upstate Massachusetts, man, it ain't. You know, you just kind of stuck, bro. You can't even. It's you gotta to move around. It wasn't. You know, what I mean, there's worse prisons and worse prison systems in the nation, but that shit was just not it, bro. You know,
yeah. Any prison is not where it's at.
Yeah, the best prison is still prison.
But if you gotta go,
go.
I don't think there's any prisons that are handing out brochures.
Right.
So. Look at the amenities.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Lukey, right? Yeah, Sweden, Norway. They say it's like Sweden, a country club over there. You're like, dang.
So you
got a nice condo.
Yeah. They got the kitchen in the
I'm like, yo, oh my god.
Yeah. No, that was but there was,
and they like,
there was like up here, like Norfolk was the prison that you wanted to be at. Like Norfolk was like, because it used to be like a woman's college or something, and they converted to a prison. And it's dope when you read the autobiography of Malcolm X. Even back then, he would talk about once he got to Norfolk, his brain changed because he was like from being behind the bars to going to Norfolk, and they had doors and things like that. Like psychologically, it was better for him. So it was crazy. I'm like, damn, that was like 70 years ago, and Norfolk was still the best prison to go to. I was like crazy, you know.
Dang, man, I bet the plumbing and shit is all fucked up now, yo. Yeah, I've been thinking about that shit is really old. That's why, places like up further up north, I went to Pittsburgh, and the architecture and the buildings were just so old, and like now I realize why Atlanta
like that. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Good.
Yeah, it's like I'm like, what the
good construction, man. It's construction built to last, man.
True indeed, but it still looks old. Then I do the science about down in Atlanta. When you came to Atlanta, everything looks a lot newer because William Sherman came through and burned that whole bitch down. They burned the whole shit.
Everything.
So they had to redo. That's why Atlanta looks a little newer. Well, a lot newer than other places up north because they burnt that bitch
also,
down.
though, Atlanta, a part of Atlanta, just in general, they don't really care about historical value of buildings. So after things have been here like 20, 30 years, they're ready to tear it down and build something new. So that's what you see. Think about it. I mean, just in the past fucking 10 years, Atlanta's changed and grown so much. They've tore down so much stuff. And it's definitely, that's just what they do. They love to be on some new age, progressive, cutting edge type shit, even though, you know, the one thing they need to do is build the roads because we still riding on spaghetti lanes and squiggly lines out here, man. Like they need a grid system, but you know, they have the same road layout for a city of right now almost 8 million, or you know, 8 million in the metro, whatever it is. You know, it was built for like 60,000 people, man. Like these roads don't, you know.
There's like 25 different peach trees. There's Peachtree Lane, Peachtree Street, Peachtree
Boulevard. Yeah, I was confused with shit when I was out there. It's be on Peachtree. Which one, nigga? I don't know which one.
Real shit. I'm surprised that y'all got where you had to go. Cause like, I mean, boom, we was with where? We were in Smith Old Bar is Buckhead, correct?
Smith's Old Bar, yeah.
Smith's Old Bar. But before then, we was in East Atlanta.
Yeah.
And that was a crime
down the street.
Yeah. Yeah. So boom, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Boston and Atlanta, totally different, man.
Hey, yo, hold on. Speaking of, man, I was looking at the video for Dream. I see y'all. That had to be that same weekend.
Oh, you beat that was right?
over. Yeah. That was my wing spot over there, right there on the corner over there, man.
Yeah, that's
MLK and Lowry. Yeah,
right on the West End. Yeah, my bro.
Yeah, the West End. Yeah,
my bros is from out there. My bro Rico and King. King is tapped in Fam Goon and all of that, but
okay.
Those are my bros. Rico know watch me grow as I was like 13, everything. So
okay.
Out there, yeah. So when I'm out there, that's why I be tapped in with. But yeah,
say word.
Yeah. So we be good out there,
I see it, man. No, y'all was right in the mix, man. I was watching. I said, "Oh shit, that's the spot." shout out Atlanta Wings, goddamn it, the tasty flavors.
And the West End,
right.
yo.
Yeah,
yeah. Used to hop off the train and go there to the mall, man. Try to get hoes, man.
Man, it was crazy when I was out there. The last time I was out there, they had just passed that open carry law, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And we pulled up, me and Bodie, we pull up to the West End Mall. Little niggas is running around with guns hanging out their pocket like this long. Yeah. Hey, y'all want some bud? We like, no, but here you go. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, it's crazy out here. Yeah, I was like, it's wild out here, Yeah, man.
It's really goofy though, man, because you'll pull up at the gas station and all these little shorties, they be on some Wild West shit, have that joint hanging out their head side or whatever. And I just be sitting there like, damn, I really want to just teach them a lesson and just snatch it out their pocket. Like, I got you. But I'd be like, nah, let me chill out. Let me cool out. But I mean, it's like, I don't know, man.
Nah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful out there. It's beautiful out there, but definitely it was like a shooting every night. I'm like, damn. It's like I left to come to the hood. Like, why am I?
It just got like that too, man. Unfortunately, man. Yeah. Like literally in the past 2-3 years, it really just started changing. Where I think pretty much right 2019.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of that YSL, YFN, but then 5L, 4L, it's all types of weirdo shit going on, man.
Yeah.
So,
any letters? Any letters?
Was that the Crime Apple show that I was at?
Yeah.
Might have been there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you was there. Yeah, I hosted. Hosted?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was there too. Then
in the middle of his set, Apple was like doing his stand-up routine. Like it was crazy. It was fire. I'm like, yo, dude, hell. Like, what's going on? This is fire. Like I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
Was that the one where Ja Monte was there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because I went to dap the nigga up, and that nigga gave me a pound. I'm like, don't you want to touch my hand? So I didn't dap him. I was like, man, fuck this dude, man. What the fuck is up with that? Maybe he was drunk. I don't know. Maybe I give him a pass. Who knows? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it running, man. Maybe
you gotta apologize to me, man. I'm rolling with you. I mean, boom,
apologize to it. Yeah, Jesus. I'm rolling with you. Whoa. But boom, man. When we was up there at Cookout 2, man, you had a great set, man. Whoa. The stage presence is dope, man. Y'all just doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? I remember the homie Isaiah told me y'all remind him of Dipset.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those dudes that we came up listening to, Dipset, The Lox. I really grew up like at Rockefeller State, State Property. Beanie C was my favorite rapper. So, you know what I mean? Like that's really
that's what's up.
Who I really grew up listening to. Yeah, so that's dope to get them comparisons.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Sure indeed. I see it, but like Jules Santana definitely had some whack bars, G. I like the bars, but y'all rap better than Jules Santana.
He used to talk that talk back in the day, man.
Hey, yo, this nigga wrote down, okay.
I knew
okay. Y'all can't fuck with me. The nigga said, what goes back after y'all can't fuck with me? Oh, yeah. Okay. He's in the. Hey, I'm from the latest shit, my nigga. Y'all ready?
Oh shit.
Okay.
The sad thing is he had to do multiple takes because he couldn't get him right.
Yeah. Let me change that. Yeah. But yeah. I think.
Okay.
Jules Santana.
No, it's not a question.
Yeah,
Shit.
Yeah, it's not a question.
Wow.
Oh, we lost
man. Hold on.
Again.
It's all right though. But while he's going, man, I want to dig deeper into the Feed the Family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just in general, it's dope what y'all got going on, man. Like, I was a fan just when I saw that first album cover, man. Yeah. The four of y'all like in that black background, all suited out. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here, man? Fire. And it's super fire. It's iconic, and instantly y'all just go straight in on some homegrown Boston shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely its own thing, man. So like, tell me a little bit, or let's talk a little bit about the team and about just the whole Boston scene that y'all was coming up in, or that you really was this is when you first came home.
Yeah. Right? I had probably been home about like a year or so.
Okay.
Two, maybe about a year or two. This Feed the Family is really, Bodie's like the brainchild behind that. He's a spearhead.
Word.
He really was. This was his vision, bro. He's really a visionary, bro. Like, I know, and on social media, he looks like a wild card and just does whatever. But he's really a visionary, bro.
I'm a fan of Buddy.
Everything is calculated with him. You know what I'm saying? And him and Top Hooter and Dunny,
Dilly, Top Hooter, what up?
Yeah, they all from the same hood. Like, they all grew up in the same hood on the same block. So
y'all from Middle Boston for real, right? Y'all ain't from Dorchester.
They're from Dorchester. I'm from
they're from Dorchester. Okay, you from South End. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm from North Side and Washington Street. So they're a little bit further down. It's not too far, you know what I'm saying, right around the corner. But they're Dorchester. I'm the South End. But
how far is Mattapan from y'all?
That's like the other side of town. That's the other side of town. Yeah, but that's not too far. I mean, I'm trying. That's like you got to go through a couple, like Dorchester, then Hyde Park or some shit to get to Mattapan. But yeah, that's not too far. You know what I'm saying? But
Roxbury, all that type stuff. Yeah, right?
Roxbury's right. South End is like considered the part of South End I'm from is considered Lower Roxbury. So it's actually stopping grounds of Malcolm X and all of that. You know what I mean? Martin Luther King's crib. It's like literally right up there. Y'all were just talking about historical sites. Like, you could go see Martin Luther King's house, Malcolm X's house, all in that neighborhood. This is like,
crazy.
The opening scene to the movie Malcolm X. He's in Dudley Square, Dudley Station, and all of that. And that's literally right down the street from where I grew up. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Okay. That's dope.
Yeah, but like I said, so Dilly and Top Hooter, they was already like rapping. They was already like legends in the hood with this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? And Bodie was coming up. They were starting to fall back a little bit. Dunny was still dropping projects and stuff like that, but it was more so like pushing Bodie now. And Bodie Rock was dropping shit, and he had hit me on Instagram. So me and Bodie had met actually while I was fighting my case in the county jail. And he was like 17, you know what I mean? And
shit.
Yeah, he was like 17, and I used to tell him, I'm like, bro, he had no face. He was a kid, bro. I'm like, bro, this ain't for you. I'm like, you see me and all, the guys I would be around. I'm like, bro, we all might not never see the light of day, bro. So just go home, do the right thing. And little things we used to build. He leaves, I go upstate. Then I come home, he hits me up, and he's like, saying you probably don't remember me, but I was in the county with you. And he was like, I'm like, bro, what they call you? What's your name? He was like, it was me, Wavy D. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
My little
Wavy
bro,
D.
That's my dog.
Yeah, he is Wavy. D. I get it.
Yeah, so he been the Wavy one. This is not no new shit, bro. He's
Unwavy creatures is my anthem, boy.
You know what I'm saying? So this is not nothing new. You know what I mean? And he had already the project. Feed the Family, he had already done probably like 5 or 6 tracks. Those are all tremendous beats. Tremendous is his cousin.
Tremendous.
Yeah,
Tremendous. Yeah, he's the one that makes the beats
really
on there.
Family. This is all, you know what I'm saying? So Tremendous is his cousin. He had just had verses on like 4 or 5 of these tracks, and he sent me them, and I'm like, yo, how many you want me to get on? And he was like, man, all of them if you want to, bro. I'm trying to like do this. I'm like, all right, bet. So we link up, we go to the studio. I lay my verses down. I would come back and I would hear Dun Dilly's verses on it, and then I come back and have Top Hooters verses on it. So we would literally, and that was like the foundation of Feed the Family. That was like them 6 records, and then now we build it in the studio. Now and we like going back and forth, and we spar in the booth with each other, and that shit just became a classic. That shit was really like what that did for Boston, because I mean, I think this is the same thing with everywhere in people are. It's just everything is so cut and paste with music.
Right.
So everybody's trying to sound like whatever they hear, and there's not even originality, but it's just like it's not even risk taking. It's none of that. So you know what I mean. So what we did was we brought it back to the essence. Boston always had like a grimy, gritty sound. You know what I mean? Like when people like, what is Boston sound? It was always been. You think of who was really from Boston, like you think of the Edo G's. You think of Guru, and this is what the sound. You know what I mean? So we really brought it back to the essence.
Definitely.
What about Benzino?
Well, that's what I was just about to say, though. Check it out, man. With Almighty RSO. No, Almighty RSO.
Yeah, I mean, Almighty RSO was before my time. That was the 80s. But, when Benzino ran with it, Made Men. I remember they used to ride around with the cars wrapped that said Made Men on them and everything like that. And that was dope to see, because you see these niggas at Washington Park, or you see these niggas just in the hood, like downtown shopping or something like. So it was dope to see that, because you don't, other than them, even after that, you didn't really see that. You wasn't nobody you could just be like, oh, that's somebody from my neighborhood that is putting on a national, in a national light, talking about Boston, talking about South End, Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan, like, you know what I mean? That was always dope, you know what I mean, to see, but definitely.
Man, Benzino put Pierce up. Well, before they did that, there was that, remember that joint? I don't know if you remember, man, he did this little project. It was like, he brought together people from like all the neighborhoods in Boston.
The Wise Guys.
Was that the Wise Guys project that had like all the 13 different neighborhoods? Everybody was there.
What he did, and to me, that was
dope to me.
That was so dope, because this was, Boston, for the size that Boston is.
Y'all don't move like that.
It's really a grimy city, bro. So it's just
segregated gang, Cape Verdeans, all that shit.
Dominicans heavy up there.
Yeah. That shit is wild.
Yeah. So for him to be able to pull that off and get dudes from, dudes who's really in warring hoods, to get them on a record and to do that was instrumental in really like it was a bigger picture with that. Like that, you could really see where his mind was at. It's like, I'm gonna bring this whole shit together. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope to see, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think people try to play Benzino just based off of the reality show future era Benzino, right? But I think just going back to what you were saying, there was a time when you thought of Boston, that's who you thought of was Almighty RSO, Benzino, and Made Men, and just him putting that sound together. But really, them being like, Boston is a tough place, man. Boston is, like you said, it's a grimy place, it's a stamped place, and it's been like that for a while. And when he made the opportunities for all of those people from all those different neighborhoods to come out and join forces on that album, like that was some real groundbreaking shit. Especially when he owned the source,
right?
So
he didn't really have to do none of this, really, to be honest.
He didn't have to do nothing, but he did it for the love, man. I thought that was dope.
Yeah. That definitely was that. Just being young, and we at that around that time and a little bit after. I'm in the streets, so you hear these stories, and like, bro, rappers was scared to come out here. Ball players, everybody,
right?
Niggas was getting they jewels snatched. They was getting it was
not to be fucked with.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it. My barber was from Boston. And then when they stabbed Paul Pierce up, I was like, yo, you ain't really joking, huh? They stabbed my man's up, my Big 12 brother. He's like, I told you, motherfuckers ain't playing up in Boston. Why do you think I moved down here? I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I was like, wow. Yeah. I'm not going to Boston.
Yeah,
I still like the Celtics though.
You with us, bro. You with the family, bro. You good out here, bro. Good
I was young though. I was super young when I said that shit though. I was super young. I was like, yo, man.
Nah, but I mean, when you think about it, Paul Pierce was like the star. He was the star of Boston. Like he putting Boston on the map, and niggas like, nah, fuck him, get him out of here.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck. That's what made it so. That's what made it so egregious. He was
doing triple-double now, motherfucker.
He was ill. Yeah. Triple-double in heaven. Hell, motherfucker. I'm like, that was made it so egregious that they did that to that man because he was in his prime. Yeah. Like he was, now he
bounced back crying. And he came back and
he got us a chip. Yeah, he definitely bounced back.
Absolutely. He put numbers up after getting stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recommend getting stabbed though. Carl, what we got, man? I know we hogging the questions and shit over here. You be over here. Yeah, my bad.
No,
don't get stabbed.
Definitely don't. So, you said that it was kind of like just days after you got out that you were in the studio recording.
Yeah.
Once you had decided to get back into rapping, did you find that even now that time is precious and you got to maximize that? I mean, I'm sure in some way that would change you.
Yeah, I mean, just how I move is like I know, understand the value of time. That's why I feel bad even coming on like I was late because I'm thinking it's 8 o'clock. I'm like, usually I'm extremely punctual. I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh man. So
nah, you were early.
No, to be fair, you were in the
you
the media room
because I set it up and then I walked away and then I'm thinking I'm good. I could grab something to eat real quick and then I'm like, oh shit.
You were the first one here officially. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that's my thing. So yeah, like. Time is everything, bro. And I really understand the value. I don't waste time. Like, you know what I mean? And for me, like everything, it gotta be like expedited now. Like I gotta like, you know what I mean? I feel like the clock is ticking. Like we gotta keep, like, I don't sit around. I don't waste time. I don't like everything is calculated and every move I make, I gotta make the most of it, make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Well, I think the reason I mention it is because coincidentally, what it's done in your work has created a timeless sound. And I think that this album specifically is remarkable in what you and Michaelangelo have done to create something that's very now, but very reminiscent of what we love.
Yeah.
But in the same sense, I can see this being something that'll be in my rotation 20 years from now.
Damn, thank you.
No, seriously. I mean, I'm so impressed with this piece of work. It really is. I mean, it's amazing.
It's still, like, hearing that, like I said, like, it's, like, surreal to me because, like, you know, I remember, you know, recording shit and then just riding around listening to it and having the bros around the way listening to it and you know, we just like hand out CDs. So to get it to, you know, the masses and the people and, you know, and to hear things like that, it's like, it's dope. You know what I mean? Because like for me, I always felt like I was nice. I'm like, damn, if they just gotta hear me, bro. If they just
out there,
you know.
There you go.
So it's dope. I truly appreciate that, and it's still surreal to hear that something that I said or created really resonates with people like that. Because you know, for the longest, it's just you just sitting there like wondering how, you know, even when I was locked up and started rapping back and just writing shit down. I'm like, damn, but do people even want to hear this? You know, do people want to hear my story? Do people want to hear what I got to say? So, you know what I mean? And
100% yes.
You know, I appreciate that.
And I'm not alone in that, but 100% yes.
I appreciate that. I'm truly grateful, bro. I'm humbled, bro. For real. It's really, you know, definitely.
Hey, I was listening to the interview. You said you ain't like RZA's Flood. You ain't like that shit.
What? So no bullshit, right? So look at So we in the studio, so Mike does what he do. Like a lot of them beats on the project, he was like cooking up right there. Like I'll walk into the studio. I'm like, what's this? And he's like, oh, I'm making it now. I'm like, who's this for? You know, he got his own team. So I'm thinking he gonna send it to Crime Apple or Primo, Profit, or RLX. I'm like, who's this? He's like, you want it? Like, yeah, put it up. Let's go. Don't even like, let's not even go waste no time. So he was making that beat, and we just chilling while he's making it. Me and Bodie shooting the shit. Thou was in there in the studio too. We chopping it up, and he's about to go to the next beat. Bodie's like, nah, run that beat back. And then I'm like, man, nah. I'm like, go to the next one. He's like, nah, bro, I'm telling you. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we cook up, but I'm not really thinking nothing. I'm like, he got the foosball set. I'm playing 1,000 words and foosball. Shout out Thou. He beat me with foosball. So I'm like, but I'm like, I'm not really. It's like whatever. But when we laid it down, and then just the more I heard it, I'm like, damn, this is really special, bro. This is really special. And then once we put it out and hearing people's response, how they're like, bro, that's the one. It just reminds me that you just kind of, you can't be too like, sometimes I be like too picky. Like sometimes I be in my own head and I be like, nah, that's not what, you know what I mean? But so you never know. And you just got to kind of go with your instinct and listen to the people around you, bro. You got to listen to people around you because, you know, we all fans first of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. True indeed. Yeah. The sequence theme, I think, has a lot to do with that song being really good because the sequencing of the songs together, it gives it's kind of like you making a sentence. What is it? A subject, a predicate, or whatever. You have the hypotenuse or whatever. It makes the album flow together really well. I don't know what the hypotenuse, whatever. You know how you had the start of the sentence, you have the plot, and you have the the album fits together. That's the biggest thing to me with hip hop nowadays. With us on our genre, is the sequencing of the album. I don't want to turn the album on and turn it off.
Yeah,
I want to just let it play.
I'm big on that, and that's one of the things. Like, you know, I sat down with Mike and I showed him. I'm like, this is the sequence that I want because it's like it's literally a beginning, a middle, and an end in my mind.
Yeah, right.
It's a movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I want you to. I'm gonna take you on this journey. So you know what I'm saying, and I was like, put RZA's Flood smack in the middle of it, so it's almost like that climax and
the changing, the change,
that was the science behind that,
that's dope. You can tell it definitely makes sense. Death Drives a Benz though, coming right on. Now that you say that, coming right after RZA's Flood, I mean that because. Bro, you say a lot of wild shit in Death Drives a Benz, man. Yes. Like, for real, like, I mean, for real, no, like, that's an ill, and I love the visual for it, the cartoon visual.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe, like, you really, like, again, like Carl was saying, this project it's a special piece, and there's a lot of attention to detail, absolutely, that's put into it, whether it's your delivery, or even the choice of what you're saying in there. Like, I wish I could quote some of the quotable shit that you were saying in there. Like, it was shit that you were saying that I was just like, what this man just said? Like, this, that's wild. But it just fits. And especially, like I said, Death Drives a Benz got those lines. Me and Lukey, we were both on Son of Sam for a minute.
Son of Sam.
Sam Law. I think, matter of fact, I feel like I went under your Instagram after, like, the next day after the album came out. I think I went on your Instagram. I was like, yo, because you were like, yeah, what video should I do next? And I was like, Son of Sam Law.
Son of Sam Law. That shit, goosebumps. I like shit to make.
You got joints
some mob
on here.
Shit. Yeah, some mob, some MOB.
Some dark.
Yeah,
I remember when I first heard 31st Side and how it made me feel like, what the fuck?
That was a classic. Yeah,
Son of Sam. Yeah, Son of Sam Law give me that same feeling. And
it's one of the ones.
It's the Alchemist.
Absolutely.
I think that was really the second. That was the second track that we actually recorded for this project. So it was Wilderness of North America, and then it was Sam Law because he gave me the beat. We was down there in Miami. I was riding around for Gumbazzle, and I'm riding around, and he sent me the beat. He was down there, but he had just left, and he texted me the beat, and I'm riding around Miami because I'll never forget. I'm like looking at the palm trees, but it's grimy, but it's palm trees, and I'm just like, oh nah, this is it. So those kind of like were two ends of the spectrum. So that's kind of like how we formulated the project on those ends of the spectrum. So that's crazy that you said that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it definitely was. And now off of that, that's what we built the rest of the project around, was kind of like those two, like harnessing those two sounds. Yeah.
So
man, that's wild again.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
you can tell.
I'm curious because like you have this project that is very story-like and has this kind of arc to it, but obviously you didn't record it in that sequence. Writing-wise, what was that like for you? Were you like, you had a general idea after the first couple that you wrote, you're like, this is the story I need to tell, and then you start piecing it together based on the music that you're getting, or like, how does that
it wasn't
flow?
So like literal, as in the sense that all right, I'm gonna start here and then take. It was kind of like the beats, you know, and just how I felt at the time, and then we kind of like it was really just like the spontaneous and things like that. But I kind of knew what I want, because everything that I do is really like I want to have some kind of message. I feel like message is like corny to say, but I want to have something that is gonna give you something to hold on to, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And because I mean, we gonna talk all of that shit all day long, talk drug talk and talk all that, but I really want that I feel like that's the bait to reel you in, so I could give you these jewels. Because even in these songs where I'm talking that shit, I'm giving you like Wilderness of North America. I'm talking about, you know, Cash Flow Quadrant, Robert Kiyosaki. You know what I'm saying? And then follow a key from Poppy. Like, so it's like, if you don't know what the cash flow, now what the hell? Let me go Google that. What's that? Let me, even Son of Sam Law. What is that? Let me go Google that. So now your brain is working. Now you're doing your due diligence. So that's really always the goal. Is like, you know, I'm not gonna say something so literal where you just take it on your due diligence, you know?
Right.
No, you can definitely hear that you come from a place of wisdom, just from your delivery. And again, like I said, the choice of words that you use, your selection of rhyming and everything is definitely backed up with knowledge, man. That's clear. And even like you said, even just to the name of it, like that was one thing that really made me already anticipate the album. I was like, oh, the Wilderness of North America, huh?
Yeah,
I already knew you was on something because of your name. I was like, oh, Shaykh Hanif, huh? I was like, okay, the Wilderness of North. Okay, I was like, we gonna build on here. Let's see what's cracking. So
yeah, exactly. You feel me? So that's the goal. And like I said, but you know, I mean, I'm not Common or Talib Kweli. And so, you know what I mean? But the goal is to get you to give you, you know, you got the sides, and then you got the
main dish,
you know. So you know, that's the goal, bro. Yeah,
I get it.
Nice.
You gotta give them applesauce before they get the apple, because they can't. They don't got the teeth yet. Know what I mean? Yeah, you want a juice? The babies gotta get the babies. They can't. Yeah, they gotta. Yeah, so until they become adults, you know what I'm saying? That word. Yeah. But you gotta grow them up sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, and in reality, the message that I'm trying to get across, that for the people that need to hear this message, they're not just gonna put on a super conscious rapper backpack,
right?
Whatever type of genre or classification they want to put things in, they're not just gonna pick that up and listen to it. So I mean, for me, I know I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person who likes all types. You know what I mean? And you know, I remember fucking with Talib Kweli since, you know, Sound Bombing when that shit first dropped. So you know what I mean? So like really was, you know what I mean? But to me, I'm not riding around listening to something like that. But so I'm like, so how can I get that type of point across to the people that need to hear it? How am I going to do it? You gotta talk their language, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta speak
deliver the
medicine, man. You speak it fluently, man. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, Carl,
exactly.
Yeah, I think it's some Malcolm X shit. You got to understand. I mean, to get across to the people, you got to speak their language. I think that's some Malcolm X. Ain't that Malcolm X shit?
Sound like it.
I don't know. Yeah,
you might have just made that up, but it's we run
sounded good.
We're gonna say yes, Dookie. Absolutely, yes.
Revolutionary shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, you can't. Boom, you can't. I don't know. A Poindexter nigga can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't like no nigga softer than me, and I don't think I'm soft. So it's like, boom. You can't tell. No point there. Pause. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
So
I get it. I'm catching on. I knew that
was. Okay. Carl and Primo Jab are married. So I would ask them relationship advice before I ask one of my homies knocking down 8 holes a week.
Right. You can't. They're not gonna. They're gonna give you the best advice because they live in it, bro. They live in it. You know what I'm saying? So how can somebody who never been in the streets tell me how to move in the streets? Like I can't.
100%.
Like, you're not going. You don't know what it's like. You don't know why when I drive, I'm 2 cars behind the car in front of me just in case I gotta. You know what I mean?
Out quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why when I'm in the spot, I'm back to the wall watching the door. You can't tell me nothing about that. So at the end of the day, it's like. So that's why I'm niggas ain't qualified, bro. I'm not gonna learn open heart surgery from a nigga on the corner. I gotta go to somebody who knows what they talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's crucial, and I think that it's incumbent upon niggas that we done made it out. We done made it through the worst. You know what I mean? I was really living that lifestyle and really kind of have. Talk to even if not even just rap, but if you just like, I was blessed to have OGs that now got to, that made it to an age there, they would tell me, bro, this ain't it. You don't want to do this, bro,
True indeed.
Yeah.
True indeed. I had an ex-girlfriend. She was a teacher. She always asked me why I used to always back in. Everywhere we park, I always back in.
Oh,
yeah. Like what?
I gotta get up out of here.
I gotta go.
Just in case I gotta get up out of
here. Yeah, we're in Atlanta. What? Gatlanta, aka Atlanta stand.
Atlanta stand. Damn, I hear that one before.
Yeah. I said Mondo and Primo a song a long time ago. I probably just Mondo. It's called Atlanta stand.
Man, that's fire.
We never finished it. I think Mondo used it in one of his albums though. Like used the beat. Oh well, we'll do it again one day.
My wife grew up in Staten Island, and neither of us will sit with our back to a door in a restaurant.
You feel me? Okay. So you get it. Like, you understand. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, just little things like that. And that's one of the things that it's kind of like embedded in me and how I think and how I move and like I hear sneakers squeaking on the floor and I look because in the joint you hear sneakers and niggas is getting it on, you know what I'm saying? So it's like little things like that, you know what I mean? So definitely, like I've been conditioned to think a certain way. So like I said, and that's one of the things that when you hear the music, in Bishop's Hug, I'm like, I still get paranoid when I hear keys jingling. Like this is a fact. Because when we'd be on the tier and you hear that means the cops is doing a round. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I mean? So it's little things like that are kind of like that trauma that we've been through. And now how can I harness that? How can I really and put that out there and kind of really, really turn that into art? You know what I mean? And I think that's really, I feel like that's like the crux of like my music is turning something shit that's like devastating experiences and make it sound beautiful. That's my goal,
Definitely.
It's a superpower right there. The superpower, man. Yeah, that's what we as black people always do. They give us the attention to the pin. There you go. I say the same thing.
You still eat chitlins? Hold up, Luke. You still eat chitlins?
Nah, I never ate chitlins before ever. Ever.
I was a butcher, so I don't mess with them.
It stinks.
Wow, you were a butcher, Carl?
Yeah, for 20 years I was a butcher.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah.
Paul's coming, nigga.
I'm telling you,
the butcher coming. Paul's coming, nigga. The butcher coming, nigga.
I have many talents.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, all right. Hold on.
Ain't mine.
That ain't nobody's talent, man. Nobody should be eating that filth. But anyway,
not no more. Like Jesus, we're not more.
No one should be eating none of that in the 2023.
We didn't know. We didn't know.
Pig, like if you still eat,
you still eat pork like that, bro.
Right? I'm looking at you funny. I'm like, in this day and age, bro, like, come on,
you still on that, huh?
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, give me some applesauce. I'll eat some pork chops.
Me,
you ain't enjoy that.
I will.
Eating the mic. This is my only crutch of alcohol. Mike's Hard lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Word.
That's it. That's all you do,
bro. It tastes. It's adult Kool-Aid, man. And I was remembering. I was in an all Muslim basketball tournament. We was kicking niggas ass, and so I missed the shot. And the nigga said, you ain't like that. I said, nigga, I bet you I'll make this next shot down the court $100. I said, you bet? I was like, yeah. He said, bro, did you get invited here?
Right.
I don't bet. I'm Muslim. Yeah. I'm like, my bad. Yeah, I did get invited here.
Just outed yourself as a ringer.
I bet y'all make nothing. Yeah. Well, I bet y'all make this shot though. I cannot hit that hoe. I hit that hoe.
It's a gentleman's bet.
Yeah. Well, it's a wager. Yeah. So I really felt bad. And the team that we played was the Khalifas.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like it's an all Muslim basketball tournament. Second year guy. I don't even know, bro. I just got invited. Matter of fact, check it out. Here's the fucked up part about it. There was 2 yellow teams. So I started warming up with the other yellow team that I wasn't even on the team. So I think I'm on your team. Who invited you? I said, Muhammad. He said, nigga, we got 4 niggas on our team. I said, so I called my homie that invited me. And I said, here's a picture of the nigga on his Instagram. He sent me the picture. I was like, I don't see this nigga. I said, yo, do y'all know this nigga? Yeah, we know this nigga. What word? So you on our team? I'm like, yeah. So I warmed up with them niggas. So how about a whole other yellow team came? I was on the other team. Turns out they separated teams. 3 other Muhammads on this team, 4 Muhammads on this team. You know what I'm saying? Word. And we beat the team that kicked us off the other team. You know what I'm saying? Wow. That was wild, yo. It was a wild, great day. Yeah. We stopped and made Salah.
I'm still waiting on that one-on-one with you and Sauce Heist, bro. I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Sauce,
we were ready.
It's a wrap, man.
We were ready.
Hey, yo, Sauce is Khalid Alameen, but lighter. He's really fast.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he fucking with me, yo. I just don't think.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see, man.
I can't wait to see this.
I just don't think he is. I know he's younger than me. I know he's faster than me.
This or what, bro?
Yes. I have 3 HD cameras. Yeah. I was ready. No, I'm serious. I was ready. Tripods, microphones. I was gonna have them both mic'd up so we can hear all of it.
Check up, nigga.
That's right.
Yo, we gotta do it.
It has to be like a 2-on-2 impact of Lukey hacking him halfway through
That's a fact.
Yo,
that's a fact. Lukey is the biggest hack on the planet Earth.
Yeah.
I don't even see him play defense. All the highlights, I just see him shooting threes. That's it. I don't even see him play defense.
Me? That's all I gotta do. I remember I played a coworker a couple years ago. I only took 3 dribbles in the first 2 games. All I did was jab step, give him a jab. The one time I jabbed and I took 1 dribble, made a layup. Otherwise, I was just shooting threes. I was just wetting that thing. Yeah. So boom. If you want some of this too, Shake,
nah, bro.
Let me know.
I don't play ball, man.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
Okay.
No, you don't. You be my team. You be my team. All you gotta do is foul.
I'll be the coach, bro. Yeah.
All right, well, you be Birdie. You gonna tell me to shoot somebody after the game? Right. I got you. Yeah, handle your business.
Right. Yeah, man.
Go be Birdie. But it would be dope if we had like Feed the Family team. We have a Feed the Family team, an Umbrella team, a Griselda team, a Brown Bag Money team.
We gotta do this though. We gotta have an underground.
Hey, man, we've been talking about this, man.
Have an underground basketball league. That would be fire.
Shit would be super raw. Mac Nice talking about he got paid for Lukey.
Hey, yo, man, I got fouls for Mac. That nigga's tall. You saw him at
the Tabuda, legend. I don't know.
Say word
with Tabuda, bro. I don't know if you fucking with Tabuda.
How old is he?
Come on, he's in our age bracket. You my age. You might be a little older than me. I don't know.
I'm older. I'm older. You ain't got no grades.
You're in your bed, bro. What's we talk about?
You don't got no grades though. What's your grades at?
I'm not 40. You said 42?
I'm 40. Yeah.
40. Yes, 42. Might as well. You know.
You can might as well be
on there.
Yo, bro.
Couple.
I'm still in my 30s, bro. I'm still in my 30s, man. Yeah.
I dunked this year though. I dunked this year still. I dunked
for the first time in your life, bro.
No. I was at 23.
I was kidding.
I love where this is going.
Congratulations! Okay.
For the first time,
he did his ass up.
So that first time you come home from the park, the first time you touch backboard, like you like, bro, I tapped the backboard. Like, yeah, okay,
he
all right.
called his mom.
I grabbed the net, Dad.
Dunks, my first dunk.
I grabbed the net.
I grabbed the net.
Word.
Yeah,
nah, I try to dunk at least once a year to let me know I still kind of got it.
No, wait, but hold up. Is this like layup line dunk or is this like in-game dunk? Like
never in game. I'm gonna miss it. Nah, no way. I ain't doing it in game. But this is a real league. I'm in a real kind of good league. But I ain't tried to dunk this year in the game. My teammates probably mad at me if I did that shit. Because all them games be close. They be we got 6'9", 6'8". Our best player is 6'7" with a handle, built like a tank, built like Primo Jab.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. Then we got a 6'6" guy. One guy played for Tulane. One guy played overseas. Another guy played for Dayton. Another guy, two high school coaches. We have a 6'8" white boy named Will who plays like Dirk. Okay. He does fade away. And we only made it to the semifinals this year.
Damn.
That's why I think these niggas can't fuck with me. I'm still playing. All these niggas is 13 years younger than me. Wow. I'm still out there with these dudes. Wow. So I'm not good, but I'm not bad.
That's what it's about, though. Staying out there, staying active.
Yeah. Well. So all y'all niggas, y'all can have rap. Let me have my rec league. You know what I mean? Let me have my rec league. Yo, when you get down,
spit out my nose, man.
I'm saying, man, my bad. Yeah, we'll shake it back down here. Kerosene, we all. You know what I'm saying? We have a little. We can have a show down here. G. Kerosene.
That's the talk,
on the
man.
Wheels of Steel. Wheels of Steel.
Yeah, you let me know, bro.
Shaykh Hanif.
Definitely.
Yo, that would be ill, man. That would be ill. We just gotta promote it right and market it the correct way to get people out here for Sleepaway Camp, Atlanta rap fest. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that'll be dope. Yeah,
sure be
dope.
Sign me up. Yeah, I'll definitely be burnt.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sneak the gun in.
Yeah, right.
God damn it.
So is Feed the Family 2 on the way?
Yeah, so it's complete. It's officially done. It's been done for a second. We've just been sitting on it, kind of just getting everything in order, and it's done. And it's crazy. It's definitely, we upped it. You know what I mean? That was the goal. We want to make sure that it was right. We're gonna double back on in January. We should be dropping the finals for the first one just to get the name back. That's something that people have been asking us. What's up with the vinyl?
Yeah, do that.
So we're gonna double back, and then we're gonna follow up with the Feed the Family 2. It's crazy though, definitely. Yeah,
nice. Indeed. Tremendous is on there again.
Tremendous. So when you hear like a Feed the Family project, it's only gonna be an actual
Tremendous
family project. It's only family. Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's something that we firm on, is just because Tremendous really crafted our sound and really, really built this, and it's really family. So it's like, you know what I mean? So you'll hear it's like we've been on Grubby Paws project, like tracks for all of us, and
Mike, Grubby.
Shout out Grubby Paws, yeah, for sure. But when you hear Feed the Family project, it's gonna be, it's gonna be tremendous.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, I didn't know that was Bordy's cousin, like blood cousin. So it's really family shit. It's like really feed the fucking family. You met this nigga in the chain gang. Oh, yo, boom. Another thing. My bad for I was into the Pyrex Visionary joint, and like I tried to fucking get some more information on Free. And like I tried to motherfucking Spotify and some Asian electronic nigga pop up.
Yeah, that ain't him.
Like,
Free's my bro. Right, yeah. Free's my bro. That's another, like, that was really my celly up the way. Like, that was, he's from Springfield, and he's
shit, like, that's really 30.
Yeah. So and he always was nice, just like harmonizing, singing, and rapping, all of that. And I used to tell him, I'm like, bro, you nice. Like, you should do this, bro. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be down for a minute, but like, you go home and you go do this, bro. It's nice. So and he, you know, we linked up when I came home, and he just was nice, and that's the thing, like, you know, dudes be just dealing with a lot, and you know, music is, you know, we love it, but it's like it's not necessarily paying no bills and things. So it's like like things going on. So but he's talented. He's out of his world. So I'm glad that you brought that up, because I'm gonna make sure he watches this, and I'm gonna tell him, like, bro, people want to hear you, bro. You got to get on it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know what the nigga look like. I know he ain't Asian though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he was.
Yeah, he did the hook. If you look at the video, that I had, the track I had with Sue Surf, there's a video for that. That's him. He's in that, you know. But yeah, he's a beast, bro. He's a beast, and really sing, really rap. He's elite. It's just, you know, it's just getting niggas to see that vision. Like, bro, you're really nice, and you could really do this. But it's gonna take some hard work, and it's gonna take some dedication, and you could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do it on a small scale too. It's just like shooting hoops, you know what I'm saying? Boom. But he might have to change his name, because I don't want him to pop up electronic dude. It's FR and 2 capital I's.
Yeah.
That's how you spell the free. Yeah. And so I was trying to do research on him for this, because that was like one of the first joints that you did when you came back after the killing Nino Brown. So I was like, yo, what happened to this dude? So I didn't know if he's okay. Cause you never know.
He's good. He's chilling. He's good. He's just grinding. You know, he's grinding. But definitely he got the talent. That's the goal. You know, to really. So that's really one of the things that I'm really trying to show dudes out here. Because like, I know countless dudes that I'm pretty sure, like, you know what I mean. You know, you've seen it before. Dudes is nice, but it's like, where did they start? So to show dudes that, bro, I did 10 years and I came home, and look at the progress niggas made. So it's possible. It's just how much you want it. You know what I mean? And for me, I want it, so I'm not going to stop. And anything that I do, I'm going to go. You know, I'm going to go 110%. So yeah, but he got it. He just gotta drop some shit, and you know, I'll send you some unreleased shit though. He got it, bro.
Okay. All right. The number one thing to tell him is just do it. Just start.
That's it.
I mean, I know your focus changed when you converted to Islam, man, and like a lot of things. When I first got down here to Atlanta, I studied with Hebrew Israelites heavy. That's why you see me say "is" under my shit. That's short for Israel. It's tattooed on my chest. Can you see right there on my picture? It's short for Israel.
Okay, got you.
But my best friend was John Muhammad X from Nation of Islam. He was fruit of Islam. Right. So we always used to kind of like clash a little bit, but we was best friends. They go to the Knicks game, Knicks versus Hawks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gave everything away. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be spiritual. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna understand and learn everything I can about all this shit, so I can understand. Like I wanna, because when in the Supreme Mathematics, you go on your own understanding or whatever, blah 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 blah. I want to go by my own understanding. You know what I'm saying? So being raised Christian. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead.
Nah, definitely. Like, that's for me, like growing up, you know, I was raised like Catholic, but not like serious, but like when I went to Catholic school, all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
But so, but I love, like, one of my favorite classes was theology. So I always on theology and history. So even, for me, even as a Muslim, I love learning. Like, that's what you deal with. Okay, let me see that. Let me learn that, because it's not gonna hurt me to understand you better and understand, like, this is the way you live in your life. I love that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's something that I enjoy. You know, I'm always reading books on, you know, on religion, and movies on religion, and you know what I mean? So I agree. I feel you. I agree with you, you know?
That's crazy. I also grew up Catholic and went to Catholic schools. And I don't know if they to this day realize, but a lot of what they did kind of helped me push away from Catholicism. Yeah, because you know they did offer theology and things like that, but it was always in this vein of, this is why these religions are wrong.
Right.
And when you're a teenager and you're trying to find out who you are, the last thing you want is anything that's establishment, right? So anything they were telling me was bad. I was like, well,
then let me go check that.
I need to learn about Rastafarianism. I need to learn about Buddhism, and I need to. All of this shit sounds way better than this fucking everything you do is sending you to hell shit. Like, it was like no matter what you did, you're going to hell. So
right.
It was like fuck all that shit.
Right. But that was one of the things I just remember like growing up and, you'd ask like, okay, so wait, why is this? And you just got to believe I remember being young.
Why?
Like, so how is Jesus the Son of God, right hand of God, and the God in the flesh and God in the flesh? I
figured it out.
Didn't make sense.
Answer for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got the answer.
Yeah.
I got the answer.
What's the
Council of Nicaea. Council of Nicaea, they put that in. They put it in.
There was a vote.
Wait, yeah, they voted that.
It was a vote.
That
it was a vote.
No
Council of Nicaea in like 320 AD. It was a vote. That's the reason why and people don't even understand. I'm like that you follow something that you don't even know to hit. Like skip the religion part of it, and let's just do the history of this. What's the history? When was this created? Like what's
the bureaucracy behind it?
How many times has it been translated? How many times has it been edited and changed? And
correct.
The resurrection wasn't originally in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, wild, yo.
It was added. Wild. There were so many things that were added because and taken from. Druidism and all kinds of different religions.
Paganism, all of these.
It was something they stole from a lot.
Christmas is is
Nimrod. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Nimrod.
Even in the Bible, it says don't dress up a Christmas tree, and people do that all the time. Like what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I got a daughter, man. I'm dressed that tree up like a motherfucker.
A righteous brother always gonna say, but it's for the kids. It's for the kids. Yo. I don't believe this. It's just for the kids.
It's for the kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her know this is bullshit. That's why in high school, theology wasn't my favorite subject. Gym was. Hell yeah, gym. Word. But Islam is a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Being a Muslim is a way of life. It's not really a religion. Just like hip hop is a way of life. And rap is what we do. And that's why a lot of this stuff is not hip hop. They is rapping. Let them rap. They can rap. Let these niggas rap. Let these niggas go to church.
But then you can hear the difference, right? You can hear the difference in somebody even if they not, the quote unquote boom bap or whatever genre, they might be a trap rapper, but you could tell they live hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like they breathe that, they understand it. They've done the knowledge on this, like, you know what I mean? This thing so you know what I mean? So that's what's dope about it. Like you gotta really find how do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, it's something I love, bro. Like we ain't millionaires off of this. We do this all for the love of it and the passion behind it. If I was in it to be rich right now, I would have done something else. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
I still want some money though. I still want some money. I want money right now, man.
I want them. Don't get it confused. I want the money,
but I don't have the money.
If it was
still
solely
doing
for the money, if it was solely for the money, I would have been. Come on now, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something. It's really the love of it, bro. And this is for me. That's my therapy, bro. For me, I don't know if I wasn't like this shit that niggas been through and the shit that I done seen, and sort of be able to talk that shit. If even if it was whack, this is my outlet. It just so happens that. Niggas is nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? And niggas can and people like to hear it, but it's really like I'm really just trying to vent because I don't, you know what I mean? That's really what it is to me.
Mm-hmm. So hold on, I got one for you. Just going back to what you were talking about with your man, and just in general about what you just said right now. Absolutely, in life, just in general, there's a lot more going on for people that ain't getting paid doing this, right? It's like, oh yeah, well, how can I focus this time on that? But especially up there in Boston, and even in Massachusetts in general, with your man, using him as an example, don't you feel like right now especially with what you got going on, what the brothers out in Lynn got going on, that there's enough evidence where y'all can be like, hey, look, it's cool. If you decide that you want to put some time and some effort into this, we have an outlet. We got some people's ears right now. People are checking for us.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's going to take time, but there's a blueprint. You can get to where it's making you money. You just have to put that time in.
And that's the beautiful thing. And that's because, I mean, you know, we still learning. We still in the trenches. We still trying to get it right. But there is ST Nack and Al Davino, they done lay, and, you know, and Hidden Character, they done laid the blueprint. This, you know what I mean? Just to see, you know, ST Nack has been, you know, we knew who he was out here.
Right.
And he been putting in pain for years, bro. Real legend. Really a legend in the scene, but not getting those flowers, not getting his just due. So to see that now, it's like, dog, there's no date on it. It's not gonna be overnight. As long as you stay down and stay focused, that's what's going, you know what I mean? People, and you got quality and you believe in yourself, it'll pay off, bro. You know, it'll pay off. They laid the blueprint down, you know what I'm saying? And we following suit, like, you know what I mean? And it was dope. It's dope to see them brothers doing what they're doing and finally getting those accolades, because, you know, they deserve it. Because even out here, you go to the actual, like, in the inner city of Boston, niggas don't know that right around the corner in Lynn, you got a legend out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't even know that. You know what I mean? Niggas will be like, who's ST Nack? These niggas is bumping 42 Doug and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? They don't know who he is. But but you know what I mean? It's an acquired taste, and it's not for everybody to get. But but that is the blueprint there. It's like, bro, you gonna grind and we gonna make it happen. You know, it's definitely
possible. Side
Terminology's from Lynn, right?
Still one of our top
Terminology's from Lawrence. Terminology's from Lawrence.
My bad.
It's a bunch of different. It's a bunch of different spots out there, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Carl, my bad, Carl.
Oh, I was just going to say, side note, that ST Nack interview we did is still one of our top viewed on YouTube.
Yeah, he's really a legend, and he's like really a great human being, bro. Like, he's really a teacher, bro. He really will sit down with you. There's no ego. There's no, like,
he was
the level
cool.
of just he has that understanding of where I know where you guys are at right now, especially for us. I'm speaking for us, like Feet to Fit. Like, I know where y'all are at. I'm giving you these are the steps that you got to take. And he don't even necessarily talk like that, but you just watch him. And if you're paying attention, he's dropping the breadcrumbs for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it's dope to just sit there and we just kick it. I'll be in the mini mansion and we just chilling. Like, we was
watching
football and, you know what I mean? And really just building, you know what I mean? And that goes back to what I said earlier was it's not about rap with me. It's like, let's actually build a bond, and then we get to all of that other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah. I remember ST Nack from the Quakers, and he was dropping mad mathematics and science. This is in MySpace. And Quakers was a derivative of Portishead, which was my favorite group besides Wu-Tang, probably right now. Quakers, you know, GF, what is his name? I forget his name, but he is part of the Quakers, English experimental hip hop sounding beat maker collective. It's him and somebody else, and like, he's been around for a very, very long time. Matter of fact, he was probably locked up when that shit dropped. I don't know. Maybe it was like 2008, 2009. Yeah, but that was like my first introduction. I didn't really know what I was listening to. You know what I'm saying? But Primo Jab brought it back to my attention. Like, yo, you done the work with ST Nack. I was like, oh, that was the Quaker shit. Primo Jab was a book of knowledge of hip hop, yo. Like, he just he got like so much knowledge.
Tremendous knowledge.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, everything, man. It's our life, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy because I hit him. I'm digging in the crates, so I'm going on the SoundCloud and I'm listening. I'm sending him I'm saying, yo, he's like, damn, you bringing it back. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm doing the knowledge on it, bro. there's a lot that I missed. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this space. So it's not like, okay, I'm here now. Mm-hmm. Now it's all about me or all about my team or my guys or whoever's out here right now. It's like, but nah, it's like there's dudes that have been in this space. And how did they stay relevant? How did they stay in this space? And how did they stay successful? And how did they get to where they at now? So I'm always, I'm always going to go back and do the knowledge on it. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Yep.
You're in a great time period right now, man. You got it where we like a lot of motherfuckers finally figured it out. It was a really dark time when you was in Chain Gang. It was some dark ages. G. It was. Really bad. Yeah.
And that's the thing too, so that was one of the things where I was just like, even if you hear like that Killing Brown, it's a lot of like trying to find a sound, but it's like sounding like what was out at the time. And because I'm thinking like, okay, if I want to get into rap, I gotta rap. So I gotta keep up with niggas. You know what I'm saying? one thing I didn't want to do is sound like I was like in a time capsule. Right. I'm like, I don't want to come home rapping like it was back in the day, like before I went in and that niggas were like, man, we don't want to hear that. But so I had had all that shit written and recorded that. And then I dropped the EP with Get Large. He producer from France. He did shit for like Cameron and shit like that. I had probably been home. It was still that first year. You know what I mean? That's the first year. And it was all like boom bap beats. And when he sent me the beats, at the time, I'm like, yeah, this really ain't my bop, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, and he's like, yo, let's do a whole project together. Let's do a whole EP. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I literally, it was, it's up. You can go tap in. It's called Broken Window Theory. And literally every track was named after like one of my favorite books. Like, so every track is named after. I came up with the whole concept. The whole shit was written and recorded in like a week. You know what I'm saying? And I don't normally do that. I don't normally do that, but I was just like, all right, whatever. But seeing the response that got, I'm like, oh, niggas really want to hear.
Still, yeah.
Niggas really want. They were like, yo, this your last. It was okay. We get it. You were trying to get your feet wet, but this is what you need to do. So then I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. Y'all are been so conditioned and so used to hearing that bullshit. It's refreshing to hear a nigga talking this shit over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I'm like, okay, so I get it now. I get it. So and that started to really, that always, was in my mind. Like, okay, all right, we got it. I gotta bring it back to the essence, to shit that I fell in love with.
I think that's something.
And there's
right
more
now.
paying customers over here.
Yeah.
That's it's like you were saying though, Lukey. This time space in particular, a lot has happened, especially in the past 4 years, 5 years, or whatever. But it's only accelerating, especially this year. We were just talking before you hopped on. 2022, 2023. It's been a glorious time. You know, it's been an eruption. And here you are, you right there on the wave of it. You right on the cutting edge. There's no pause there, man. That's eruption. A geological term.
Eruption. She's like, well, look at that volcano. Pause. Like,
turn off the Cinemax, man.
There's a bitch talking about volcano with me. Like, you stupid. Like, what the fuck? Like, you stupid. It's a pause. It's a pause. Volcano was paused as well. Anyway, go ahead.
Lukey.
Back to your point.
Okay.
Much,
but yeah, no, to my point, what I'm saying, all right, so yeah, people definitely, I think, they've reached that point where they've realized that I want to hear people of substance. I want to hear people who are doing something creative. I want to hear something that people are taking a chance on. They're trying to make art. Right. They want it to be something that it makes an impression, and it sounds like they actually put some thought to it. Right. And that's what's happening right now. I think there's a lot more people that are taking their time making projects that are intentionally dope or going in a direction.
Yeah.
And especially like going back to SD Nack, there's a lot of people who gave up. And he ain't one of them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And he stayed focused on trying to be intentional about making something that was dope and different and that expressed his culture, the hip hop culture of Lynn, of Massachusetts in general. Like, just my point to that, all that I say is where you are, like what you're in the middle of, y'all have started a whole nother direction in what's already a renaissance, right? Because Renaissance periods, they always have different schools that start in them, right? And now we're looking at, in especially 2022, 2023, but especially all 2023, it's been the revenge of Massachusetts, man. Like y'all really been smacking motherfucker, like really getting busy out here.
Right. It's a beautiful, like, you know, everything is, that's how I know, like, timing is everything, right? It's like, it's just beautiful.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean? And just to see that, to be a part of it, you know what I mean? And to be embraced by, you know what I mean, dudes that I really listen to, like dudes that I like. Is, you know, I'm building with Ito. He's like, brother, you the one,
Shout
bro.
out
You
Ito.
got it. Like, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
that's dope.
he gone is like, bro, you blacked on that freestyle. It's like crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, these are dudes that I like, that I'm like, I'm still shocked. Like, bro, we be kicking it with Gun, and I'm like, damn, this is really West Side Gun right here. That's talking to me. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like crazy. So it's like, it's dope to be a part of it. It's dope to witness it. You know what I mean? But then to actually be a part of it, it's a blessing, bro. It's like, I'm like I said, I'm humbled and I'm really grateful, bro, because, you know, things could have been real sour for me, bro. Things could have went a whole different direction, and everything is, you know, trusting the process, and everything is just, you know, believing that you is really going, you know what I mean? That you can contribute, that you could do, that you can make it happen, bro. You know, that's really what, for me, like watching ST-Nack, a nigga who didn't give up. Even the, you know, the West Side Guns is like, you know what I mean? You know, the Griselda, like they had everything against them. Like they're like the closest to us as far as, you know, Buffalo is. There's nothing out there. There's no resources out there. There's no labels out there, but you still found a way to make it happen. Boston, there's nothing out here. You know what I mean? We got to go to New York to try to make something pop. We got to go out. Got to go to Atlanta. Or we got to go to Miami or LA or something like that. There's nothing out here. There's nobody really has done it. There's really no example of how to do it out here. So to watch how they did it, and what they did in just creating that core fan base and staying true to themselves and to the art of it is that's what we studied, and we watch it, and that's how we moving. Yeah.
True indeed. That's dope. Wish that y'all could go up there to the radio station and just take that bitch over.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Or go to the colleges or something and be like, yo, play these records. I don't know, because
this fan base is expanding rapidly, though. You know, we're seeing a lot more of the younger generation, entering it, and that's exactly what we need for this to really keep, you know, expanding. And with the amount of music that's been put out, like Primo Jab had said, 2022 was ridiculous. 2023 better somehow. Yeah, you know, quality projects, multiple. It's been too much almost to keep up with, you know what I mean? Yeah. But there's a fan base for it, and you know, you're getting these crossovers where fans are finding out about other people. It's going to continue to grow. Yeah,
that's what's so like beautiful, is just like when you look at how, you know, it's like you'll be sitting there, and then you just go down a rabbit hole of like, okay, you hear somebody on this track, like, wait, who's that? And let me, all right. And then you hear somebody on their track, and then you just starting to like that trickle effect. It's like, it's dope. Cause I do that all the time. I'm like, damn, who the hell is this? And then, you know what I mean? And just to see where it's going, and hearing a younger generation really take hold of it and really want that. And then even I feel like a lot of times, like older artists, like I was watching AZ on an interview, and he's like, "Do y'all people want like want to hear a firm?" I'm like, "That's how can you think like that, bro? Like, would you think that the people that listen to music in the '90s and the 2000s like stop listening to music? Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta. It's like even if it's for our generation, like what do we? I gotta be forced to listen to Sexy Red, no disrespect to whatever she got going on, but I don't know.
Please, the utmost disrespect to whatever she's doing and whatever they're doing. And my girl who likes her like Lukey needs a wake up call.
Girl.
Oh wait, hold on, you a Sexy Red fan? Okay,
yeah.
Tell me about it.
Her oldest shit when she's talking about like robbing people and shooting niggas. When you see me digging in my purse, you better start dodging and all that type of shit. I am from outside of St. Louis, Missouri, and she's from St. Louis. I like the beats. I like the throwing it back song. I like it when she's running right through the hood with a chopper, with a businessman talking about. I don't know, man. It just was funny. I've been knowing Sexy Red for a minute, but then again, I think Country Grammar is a classic album. Nelly Country Grammar is a classic.
That's two different things, man. Don't use one thing to justify the other, man.
You can't compare that. You can't compare
man. That's disrespectful.
St. Louis. I listen to Chingy. I listen to St. Lunatics. So heavy, son. I'm like, I was St. Louis.
Hey yo, you was doing that. What's that shit? The chicken head. What's that thing?
I wasn't doing a chicken head. Hell no, I was never doing no chicken head. Son. Hell no, I wasn't doing the chicken head. But that one dance when they go like that, I was doing that dance. I wasn't doing the chicken head. Never did no chicken head before.
What was the other thing? The homeboy he did the G5. What was that shit? The G. You was that? He was
I ain't do that either. Right? I ain't do that either. I ain't do the jibs.
Get down on him. He said you know the dance moves.
We're bringing you back on. We're bringing you back on for sure.
Yeah. I wouldn't do nothing dance though, Shake. I wasn't going that hard. I wasn't going that hard, man.
Oh, hold on. Before we move on, see, that's a great segue, man. Shake, man, go on, give us like 5 like Boston things, man, that you want to like put people onto. That's Boston culture. You know what I mean? Like, because I just like Lukey sitting here talking about, St. Louis and these St. Lunatics and whatever, and this shakiness, whatever, man. Nobody care about no St. Louis.
Yeah, you're right.
But talk about Boston. Yeah. Like if we come up there to kick it, how you gonna move people around? You already talked about how like the South End got the historic Black history stuff down there. I mean, what else? Give me 5 more things that you'd share about Boston.
Things like just like just in general, like Boston, like the street code, like for example, like every hood got like a fitted hat type shit like that. Like
I've heard.
LA shit, huh?
Yeah, so like that's some shit that they've been doing since the 80s, and like, you know what I mean, and like a lot of my OGs,
LA shit.
Yeah, a lot of my OGs, all they wear is Adidas. Like I got like I have OGs that I've never like. I would be young coming through in Jordans, and they'd be like, "Bro, I should throw them shits on the wire." Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like literally, like you cannot like at a point, like you could not wear nothing but Adidas in Boston. Like it's like we everything 3 for the stripes. Like you dap somebody up, it's like you give them 3s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything like that. So that's
okay.
Other thing, like, and you know, heard Bodie say it like on dogs. That's like we don't say on the dead homies. We don't say on my like we say on dead dogs, on my dead
dogs.
Yeah, so like you put it on dogs. So like
Drake took that shit. And
yeah,
Drake bit it.
But you know, he influencing the influencers, bro. Because
isn't that crazy?
Bodie got an album called on dogs, and then you got for all the dogs, and it looks like the same cover.
It has to be
cover, and then you see
he bit that wavy bullet. He definitely bit that wavy bullet with that cover.
What an asshole, man.
Yeah,
what an ass. I hate that nigga, man, with a passion.
You hate Drake, you love Sexy Red. I'm learning so much.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, Sexy Red can paint on that
so much.
Hey, but what was he doing in Marvin's room? Get out of Marvin's room. Shake, why he in Marvin's room?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right. And a lot of, like I said, a lot of shit always in Boston has always been like segregated. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
The whole like there's black culture out here, there's black people out here, a lot of things, because all you see is like Celtics and movies like Departed and all that. It's just like all you hear is the white culture, but it's been segregated. That was probably one of the I think Boston Public Schools was one of like the last segregated school systems in the country, I believe.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yep. Something like
and
that.
They say that this is when you look at old like documentaries and stuff about like segregation, it's always like Martin Luther King, it's in black and white and everything. But then when you hear about the segregation and the busing in Boston, it's in color. So this is one of the places that you see racism.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's a fact.
Boston and Alabama were two of the last adopters.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. See?
When me and the wife, my wife was up there just about a year ago at this point. We were there because she was almost going to get a job there. And that was one of the things, man, we noticed it's definitely a segregated, still racist place. We were walking around downtown near that big park, walking over. I don't know if you know where the Polo store is. Yeah, the Commons. Yeah, and over there up on that strip and everything. Yeah, exactly. We were getting the head turns. People were like, "What y'all doing out here?" Exactly. It was like weird. I mean, she went to a dinner, and her and her colleagues stepped in, and they were the only black women in the place. And I mean, literally, she said it was like a needle drop. People just turned and looked at them coming in there because it was a nice high class place or whatever. And they were like, "What y'all here for?" You know what I mean? We went to, I think it was near one of the universities, and we were walking around, and we were just noticing like it was just very white, you know what I mean? And when I say very pale.
It's the reality of that. It's
sad.
So there is a whole culture of Black history in Boston.
Yeah, absolutely.
That gets overlooked, and you know what I mean. It's funny because there's like this whole other culture going on, but you only hear about this side. But also now gentrification is like it's a whole new wave now. So like where I grew up, Mass Ave and Washington Street. Now it's all brownstones in that area. Like this, it's all brownstones, and all those brownstones is like $1 million brownstone. Before, when I was growing up, they were abandoned buildings, right? And it was, you know what I mean. It was, and it's drugs, all like that was like the capital. Like even now, like Methadone Mile is like walking distance. It's like right like 2 blocks down from where I grew up. That's like our like Skid Row. You know what I mean? It's the best. You know what I'm saying? But now gentrification they raised the rent. So it's a lot of the racism that takes place in Boston is really like that undercover racism, like the red
systemic.
Yeah, exactly, and things like that. So it's like just buying a house. Like I was just dealing with that just over the summer. I was buying another house, and it was like you had to jump through hoops. You know what I mean? Just to it's like crazy. It's just to do things that normal people is like to get a loan or something like that. It's crazy. So, but it's definitely like that out here, and that's one of the biggest things. Like you see it, and I feel like that's what plays a part in even the hip hop culture, because it's like you're not. I feel like me personally, I feel like they don't want to kind of show that side. We're not gonna shed like, so even the rappers that you do hear that are from out of here, they're talented, but they're it's almost like they're pushed. They have a bigger push than other rappers that were as equally as talented. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, but that's something that goes on. But I mean, other than that, bro, I mean, it's bro, it's not really. I mean, to me, like coming out, everybody like, yo, when we get out there, what we gonna do? I'm like, bro, hey, I don't know. I'll be outside out here. Shit's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like everything at 2:00. You met Luke, bring your gun. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
It's open. I don't have my license to carry concealed there, right?
I don't. Can you move in the States with your shit? I don't know, bro. I mean, you
take it on the airplane. You take it apart, right? You take it on the airplane. You take it apart, right?
Just got to put it in a safety box. You put it in a lockbox. You check it with your luggage straight.
And it's got to be it's got to be stored. It can't be in your carry-on.
Yeah.
So indeed, you get locked up. Yeah. I remember taking my shit to the airport, and I was like, they had, you go to the airport, they have, in Hartsville, they got the little thing twirling around.
Yeah.
Like the firearm shit. And I was like, if you have your firearm, you will go to jail. I'm like, who dumbass will bring their gun to the airport? It was me. I got out of line, got on the train. You know what I'm saying? And I rode the train back home. I put it away, and I almost missed supplying the man number one. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Yeah, I was like, yo, who would forget? What dumbass? Then I went someplace else, and I saw a dude keep the gun apart and show it to side security, and they let him on the plane. I was like, word?
Wow.
But I thought it was military. That's why. So,
okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring my gun.
All right, yeah, bring it. Yeah,
I'm gonna bring it.
You gonna be good. You
remember my little buddy?
You with the family, you with us, bro. You gonna be good, but
look, I just want to have it. Remember my little buddy?
Yeah,
remember my buddy. Wherever I go, he's gonna go. My buddy, that's my gun, man. That's me and my gun like this, man. We best friends. I remember when I first got the shit, I showed Primo Jab. I handed it to him, and he's like, you're not supposed to hand it to you like that.
He handed it to you with the nose. Yo, bro, yeah.
I'm big on good etiquette, bro. Like, come on, man. Safety first, man. Safety is no accident.
It wasn't
closely.
cocked.
Can you see the bullet in there?
Hey, look at the bullet here. Like, what?
Yeah. Well, I act like I'm in a rap video. I act like I'm in a drill video. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah. Word. I'm about to get sturdy. That's a wild shit. So what we got coming for you next, man? You got the end of the year?
Yeah. So we got like I said, we got the Feed the Family 2 on the way. I've been working on a project with Grubby Paws. That's gonna
be dope.
That's crazy. It's coming out ridiculous. He's a beast. You know what I mean? We got a few other little things that we've been working on. You know what I mean? So definitely just staying busy, staying active, bro. And it's dope to I like literally like right before I got on this with y'all, like Spanish Ran hit me like, yo, to get on something.
Shout out Spanish Ran.
Like, so it's dope. Like I said, these are dudes that I'm fans of, like dudes that I'm watching. I'm like, oh shit. And he just sent me something with your 4 feet. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. So it's just, it's still, like I said, it's still surreal to me. Definitely, bro. Yeah, but we got some things in the works. We're going to shake it up. We're going to shake it up, bro. That's it.
Did you do that on purpose? You gonna shake it up?
Shake it up, yeah. We're gonna shake up the world, man. Shake up the room, bro. Shake the room, man.
That's a good T-shirt right there, yo. Right. Yeah. Shout out to Feeve, man. That's probably one of the best dudes I've met online.
He's a solid
good
dude.
Father, good dude. Yeah. Stand on his shit. Yeah. So boom. He's a real good dude. Primo Jab, what we got, Primo Jab?
Well, one more thing I want to really not overlook, and I think you just mentioned it again earlier, Shaykh. You were talking about, and no, I think this might have been Carl who said it, just the nature of Boston having all those universities, having all those youth there, a lot of young people that are learning about this culture. I think we can't go any further without shouting out 1,000 Words for linking up with Harvard. And getting us further legitimized and in the mix into the archives and everything. Are you benefiting from, your proximity? Are y'all doing shows up at Harvard? Y'all doing shows in the Quad or whatever other MIT, all that type of stuff?
Like I said, it's really kind of even with Thou, like Thou was just a gangster, so he found a way to maneuver into that situation.
That's what he does.
He's really just right. He just and that's the thing
visionary, man.
I love about Thou, and Thou, like I really am like grateful for Thou, because Thou, he's not gonna take no for an answer, right? And I guess that comes from him when he, originally just taking Polaroids and I'm gonna find my way into, whatever venue. He's doing that with the game. Like now he's in the industry doing things. I'm not taking no for an answer. And so to be able to do those, we was, have those interviews that were in the Harvard newspaper, and then we was actually up at Harvard. It was like dope because like we live out here and we ain't never been in Harvard before. Like never been in Harvard before. So it's like dope to actually we walk in the halls, and it's crazy. But a lot of even like I said, like just the culture and the climate. We used to have a radio station out here, and Luki, I don't know if Kerosene never told you about 88.9
yes.
Emerson College, and that was like that's when
I thought it was Boston University. My bad. Yeah. Say the game. Where is the conference? What?
It was Emerson. It was Emerson.
Emerson. Okay.
Yeah. So, but that was like literally like the underground, like not necessarily just like underground like this, but it's like you didn't listen to, Gemini 4-5 you would listen to 80 because they gonna play the shit that we like. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna play some streets and they're gonna give like new artists a shot. They're gonna play like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so, but now it's like that's no longer around. So like now it's like kind of like, where does a new artist go to get heard on the radio? And even though like, regular radio is kind of like it's a dying art form, but you got like DJs out here like DJ E Double, who is he's pushing like local artists. Like he'll have like the launch pad, but it's like something that we would listen to when we was in the joint. You listen to the launch pad, so all we have is the radio, but that 2-hour segment on Sunday, that's where you really heard the shit that we wanted to hear. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's when we heard street shit, the underground shit, all the up and coming Boston artists. But it was a 2-hour block. That was it. Other than that, the radio out here is, pop 40 or whatever.
Pop radio. Yeah.
So it's like you can't even hear local artists like that. And really, there really is no local scene. So even to get shows out here, it's like, I mean, the one staple in Boston is the Middle East. You know what I mean? And that's been
the club. Yeah.
That's been a place like for everybody. That was like stomping grounds for every, like, you know what I mean? People will tell you like this Middle East was the spot, you know what I mean? But even with that, it was like it was about to close down for a second, but they
I thought it did close down. It's still up.
It's still up. Yeah, we just did a show there like a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Nice.
But yeah, so it's slow. It's slow out here. So that's why the goal is for us to really kind of go like to New York and really, or go just outside of Boston, because it's like, you see how the reception was at the Cookout, wherever you get off the stage, everybody, even while you performing, everybody's in tune, everybody's listening. You do a show out here and if you get a head nod, you're Jay-Z, like you that nigga. I tip my hat to you. If the niggas is like this, like you got it, bro. Like you're nice. Don't quit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is like one of the toughest cities, the toughest crowds, bro, to really, especially to like, they don't embrace you out like their own, like out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. But we should, the goal is we changing that, we changing that.
True indeed. Also, fret not, beloved. Different places receive music differently. I remember in New Orleans, me and Primo Jab in New Orleans, they had a nigga there with 50 niggas, 30 niggas, 20 niggas with the same t-shirt on performing. Them niggas looked up at the nigga like this the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
And they didn't cheer until the end.
Yeah.
Like, put your hands up. Hardly no one put their hands up.
Yeah.
Go like this. No one did that, but they was just looking at him like this. At the end, they was like, yeah. I was like, man. And being a host, getting people to really react sometimes. It's not that the fact that they're not having a good time, it's that they're receiving music differently. Yeah. At the Cookout too, you had a lot of people from different areas coming to one spot that knew how to receive the music. I guess I don't know. People just sometimes are just
but you give you credit though. You was able to like Bro, for me, I'm just a student. So whatever somebody's doing, I'm studying what they're doing. And this isn't the first time I done seen you host, but I'm watching how you was hosting. I'm watching how you kept people engaged and kept you made sure even though the cops tried to shut it down, and you still you still kept it lively, you still kept people engaged and shit. So it's dope. So definitely it was fire, bro. It's dope, but
I try to.
Nah, you don't even try.
And plus, I told him on the chair sometimes, because some niggas didn't know what a chair. You know what I'm saying? Because no one's telling them songs, the Spanish Ran songs, the Sauce High songs. I knew when the song was over. Yeah, like the last bar. So I'm like, yeah. But Michael Wright was mad at me. Michael Wright, niggas wasn't cheering for Michael Wright. And so at the end of one of his songs, I said, yeah. He said, y'all got to cheer next song. I'm like, oh, my bad, G. My bad, son. Hey, yo, I was trying to get niggas hype. So I like, because sometimes
that's, I think he was just about to say, Louis, that's something that I think people in our world, we got to get off of that, as far as if people, when we doing these performances, you got to realize that it's some people who don't know who you are, who don't know these songs. You know what I mean? As many people there are of fans of you, right? There are people that when you're performing, it's the first time you performing in front of them, man. This is a different era that we in right now. There are people that are giving you a shot just because you on that stage. They're like, yeah, let me hear you. So every song that you doing, you just got to get up there and you just got to just bust. You just got to go crazy as if, these people don't know who I am. They don't know my songs. And you can't take it personal if they ain't clapping right after they hear it. Now, don't get me wrong. It is that primal. There's going to be that primal. If you snap, if you up there going crazy, you're going to get that result. Mm-hmm. But sometimes, like you said, people, they just receiving it. They just sitting there listening and soaking up what you're saying. And that's say it. Word.
Because a lot of times, when my wife and I were playing in the metal band, we're a very unique band. And Erica's really talented. She was a phenomenal lead singer. And her lyrics are really great. And we would get this problem where, no one ever mosh pitted in any of our songs ever.
Never.
We started to question it. Are we not fucking hard? Are we not fucking heavy enough? What's the fucking deal? And it's because people would sit there mesmerized, trying to figure out what the fuck she was saying, and just trying to soak in the fact that we were just really different. Yeah. So I think, and I do that a lot as well. I will definitely get into something the first time if I've never heard it before, if it's dope. But a lot of times I'm trying to figure it out. I want to be able to understand the cadence, and I want to be able to soak in what the lyrics are and stuff like that. And you have to give a performance everybody's into it, and you've got a full stadium.
Yeah, I agree. I think even for me, I think that not the cookout the day before the cookout when we was at the building.
That was dope.
I know that was the first time 90% of those people heard me. They didn't. I feel like a lot of people didn't know who I was. You know what I'm saying? But when that was one of the first times that I was I'm rapping and I'm looking out in the crowd and I can hear. I'm watching people's reaction. So if I say a line and I'm hearing people like that, I'm like, oh shit. Right. They're not cheering nothing. They're really just
you killed that shit.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
you was one of the best ones. Yeah, you definitely. Niggas told me you was one of the best ones.
Yeah, no, that was definitely the buzz. Was that? Oh yeah, Shaykh Hanif killed the first day. That building. Yeah, that show. Yeah,
and that was eye opening. That was definitely. I was like, damn, okay, they're actually paying attention. I know it's everybody at first, everybody over there getting burgers and shit, cheeseburgers and shit like that, and then then I'm going up, and then they started to pay attention. I'm like, damn, okay, they actually listen. So
the nigga with the baby came out with your set. The nigga had a brand new born baby. Walked right out. I'm like, It was you kept on rapping, and they had a newborn baby in his head, newborn, fresh out the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Umbilical cord still attached type baby. That was young. I was like, yo.
Got the chip clip.
That shit wild. Yeah. But the buzz was, Shaykh killed that shit. and it sounded like the Spanish Ran concert. That's what it's saying.
Yeah.
Like,
pretty much everybody that was up there did a Spanish Red song. Like, Spanish Red produced this. Like, what?
I was like, damn, this nigga got like 20 songs with this nigga. All right, well, next act. Right to the stage. This 6'8" nigga named Born Official. What's his name? I forget his
Beneficial
Lord. Beneficial Lord. I didn't know that nigga was that tall. Beneficial Lord was that tall. That nigga was huge.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even know it was him at first. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I was like, damn, this nigga Beneficial Lord. Like, yo, you play basketball, nigga?
Right. Yeah, I heard you trying to recruit him.
Big for no reason.
Of course he did.
Are you scouting? I know I seen you were scouting.
He's always scouting.
I'm always scouting, son. Hey, yo, son, now Zaza guy hit my Jack Daniels when the cops came to check for liquor the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fun. That was a great time. I can't wait to the next one.
Yeah.
I mean, Fee Family was awesome. Day 2, you know what I'm saying? That was dope, man. I thought y'all was gonna break the stage. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna say about 1,000 words. He's a dude that could break into Fort Knox if you wanted him to, and also like the next weekend break out of Alcatraz.
Right. Bro, he's really the airbender, bro. Like, he really is. He really, like, bro, to watch him do shit. Like, one time he's like, I'm sitting there chilling, and you know me, I'm just in shock because I'm in the room with these dudes. I'm like, damn, that's Rome Streets right there. That's, you know what I mean? And I'm still like in shock. And he looks at me, he goes like that. He gives me that look, and I'm like, bro. He's like, bro. He's like, bro, it's crazy, right? I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. He's like, bro, I really got my whole playlist right in front of me right now, bro. He's like, he's like, I'm ill, right? I'm like, I had to think of it, and I'm thinking like, what kind of person can really like say like all the music that he listens to is like literally right here in the room in front of him.
He brought those pieces together.
He brought them there together. Bro, it's fire.
He's
bro.
like, you know what would be better than having this playlist?
Right. Let me hear it.
I'm gonna just bring you all in here. Perform for me.
Yeah, right. He's like,
perform for my people, though, man. He do it for.
I'm telling you, 1,000 words. It's like puppet master shit.
Right,
he's just pulling strings.
This
is not for y'all. It's for me.
That's how I realized, like, bro, it's possible. It's like
he just blessed everybody else.
Yeah, it's not about the money. It's not about any. It's about you think of some shit and then. And then the universe comes together.
He is fan through and through.
Happen,
Yeah, he is fan through and through. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But again, you just said it, man. It's like it ain't about the money, man. It's just like, look, if we want to do this, if we want to execute hard enough, we gonna do it. And all that extra stuff, all the bread gonna come, man. It's gonna be shown and proven because the authenticity is gonna make it so that people want to break bread with you.
Right.
That's it.
Exactly. Yep.
True it is. So, Carl, what we got?
Yeah, I know we're probably getting close to wrapping up. So I just wanted to make sure that I thanked you for coming on. We were,
thank you.
We've had numerous discussions about the latest album and just the fact that it's definitely an album of the year contender for sure.
Thank you.
I mean, just it's a brilliant piece. But it doesn't surprise me from a guy on his mantle who has an encyclopedia set.
Right?
Oh man, the first thing I saw was like, that motherfucker has encyclopedias.
Right.
So, but no, really, just
right.
We were really, really looking forward to having you on. I definitely want to have you back on for sure.
Bro, I love this. I mean, like, we don't even gotta have it recording, bro. Y'all call me, bro. Like, y'all hit me up. We have been on a group call and just chop it up. Like, this was real fun, bro. Like, this was dope, bro. And like, and I really like respect what y'all all do, like individually, and I really love like your love for this shit. You could tell in what you put out, bro. So it's like I tip my hat to y'all, bro. I'm grateful that you even want me on y'all platform, man. For real.
Absolutely. But yeah, we definitely have to have you back.
For sure, definitely. I'm here, bro. You let me know.
And thank you for waiting because we got a long list. This interview's been booked.
No, you told me that y'all was talking about this like 7 months ago. I'm like, what?
That's the dope shit, though.
Primo
because
jab.
Yeah, look,
that's primo jab.
That's
keeping
what I was
us
gonna say.
locked.
Look, but not only that, see, that's because we've been listening, man. People been hearing you, man. You've been doing your thing, and that was before the Wilderness of North America was even being mentioned in the world, right?
Right.
You know, I reached out to you. I was like, yo, hey, man, if, please come on. We'd love to have you on here. But not only, I mean, you snapped on Hootology, you know what I mean? Like, so, I was like, oh, yeah, we need Buddy to come on here, man. You know what I mean? Like, he out here going crazy. So,
thank you.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. It's like, come on, man. That's what we try to do, man. We just, we listening, man. And we want to give everybody the opportunity to come on and talk their shit. And not only that, have these people that happen to tune into us recognize that it's people out here getting busy in all corners of the world, man. Boston representing right now, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, you got to know, like you said, that rabbit hole, bro. That's what we're all about, man. We love exposing the rabbit hole. Pause. There you go.
Thank you so very much, Primo Jab. Also, I can't say enough for Kerosene for the alley-oop.
Absolutely.
For the vision. It was like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. So like, it's definitely, he's the one running into you at the show, bro. Like, everything has been, what did MF Doom say? Everything is going according to plan, man.
Right.
Exactly. So boom, We blessed that you here, and we blessed that you blessed with the music, man. So early 2024, you dropping, or we got the vinyls.
Yeah,
Feed the Family.
The Family, and then then we gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? What's when because Grubby he's working with 1 million people too. He's what I'm saying.
Grubby going crazy right now, man.
He's a beast, bro. He's really he
makes some good music, man. I fuck with that Wavy Bullet. Like I said, that's super heavy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We were just in the studio with him. I was kicking it with OT the Real just like last weekend.
Oh wow, say word.
Shit.
That's
what's up.
He's like, bro, call Grubby. We gotta hit up Grubby. We gotta go to Grubby. I'm like, all right, let me call him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope to bring. I'm like, it was his birthday. Matter of fact, I'm like, yo, Grubby, I know it's your birthday, bro, but I got OT the Real in the car. OT was like, yo, what's good? Like, yo, like we trying to link. What's good? So he's like, all right, bet. So he opened up the studio first, and we cooked up some shit. But
that's what's up.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? He's a good OT's real solid dude.
Is he a Boston dude too?
He's actually. So most people don't know because he's out in Philly. You know what I'm saying? He's actually from, I believe, Fitchburg originally, and then moved out to Philly, and that's where that's where he was really.
That's Massachusetts though, still, right?
Fitchburg is Massachusetts. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. So he's enough, and for him, and the way he talks, he's like, bro, he's like, he wants to be one of them people too that shine a light on the stage. And he's like, who better to shine the light on than y'all? Because y'all are, y'all are already doing it, and y'all need to, y'all should get that recognition. So that's the type of time he be on, and he's a good dude, solid dude too. And he was just like, bring me the Grubby, let's go, let's cook up.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Grubby Paws, man. Yeah.
Yep.
True indeed. Yeah, I hope y'all get out there and just set the city on fire, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so man,
burn it down like Atlanta.
I hope you burn it down. Not like Atlanta. You get some new buildings. You get some new buildings.
Circle.
True indeed. So shout out to everybody out there in the Massachusetts area. Terminology. That was one of the first guys that I like. Yeah, I was like, watch how it go down with Premier, and he first nigga to put Bun B on a Premier beat. I'm like, how the fuck you do that?
Yeah,
I'm like,
he really wanted to. He been holding the torch down for 20 plus years.
Yeah, he got like 40 albums.
Yeah, he was
crazy.
When we was up at the studio, he was like, 40. He had them like this. He had some of them on. He's like, this ain't even all of them. He had them all on the wall and shit like that. So it's like I said, there's dudes that are doing it, that have been doing it, and really laying the blueprint down. So in terminology, definitely one of them that's been laying the blueprint down for us. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to carry the torch, bro.
True indeed. Yeah, you're doing it, man. And the best things are yet to come, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking your time out on here and being on here with us and rapping with us. You know what I'm saying? We got much more to come, man. We got much more to come, son.
Oh, definitely, bro. I really, like I said, I appreciate y'all. Like, thank you. I love what y'all doing, and I love what y'all doing for the culture, and just like blessings, bro. And I'm grateful, bro, for real. Thank you.
True indeed, true indeed. Well, this has been episode 118 plus one. I was trying to say that when we first got on. I had a joke because anyway, it's been episode 119 of the Bis motherfucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Shaykh Hanif, for coming on this motherfucker. We'll see y'all motherfuckers next week. And remember, nothing and everything. Peace.
Peace.